a flat removal of that, but it gets rounded down because of how rounding works in this game.
Fuck you!
Yeah. Sorry about that. I thought the
in for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah, I thought the getting my credit card app started up would have taken a lot longer, but it didn't. I just called them up. They're like, "You're here to activate a credit card, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Your credit card's activated." I'm like, "Really?"
Yeah, that's all it takes.
Systems like that can be very, very quick.
Yeah.
If you have the number to the card, you can activate it.
They didn't even need the number to the card. They asked for me my name. They asked for me for first and last name, and I'm like, "There you go." I'm like, "Okay, this is normal."
That
isn't, your card.
That isn't terrifying for you at all, right? To realize how easy it is to activate that.
Kind of, but then again, I work in a system where we can put in a person's social security number and get how many immigration hits they have very easily.
Oh, all right.
Grab another piece of cheese.
All right.
That was good.
So Chris will not be joining us, or will be joining us late.
All right. I got the
he'll be joining us late because of family emergency things. You know,
the usual.
You know,
the usual.
Yeah. I was also surprised to learn that you're actually recording these, but whatever.
Surprise!
Surprise! 9 sessions in, Jordan finds out.
How many RP games does he play that he doesn't record?
Quite a few.
I think he's recorded 100% of the ones you've been involved with him in.
True.
There's been only times when I've been a player and someone else has recorded have I not chosen to record. So, pretty much for the past 4 or 5 years, there's only been let's see, there was some Dark Heresy that I did with Ryan, and Catfish and Dewey that I didn't record. I didn't record the Warhammer Fantasy roleplay I did a number of years ago.
Good, you kept all of my impoverished hate out of the internet.
I didn't record the LCS RPG stuff.
WFRP was recorded though by Dewey.
He did catch snippets of
it.
Yes.
It was just audio recorded. There was no video included.
Yes, he did do audio recordings.
Mm-hmm.
But to snatch on that point, I suppose I didn't ask for permission because your voice is mine, and I will have it.
It's like you said, over the past years, you have chosen not to record them. Not that the GM didn't let you. Because
technically, I did record one of them.
He did do live broadcasts of Vampire the Masquerade for a long time.
Yes, he did.
Aaron, are you going to get in the server, or I'm just going to sit here and assume the J3PO is going to...
Oh, right, I got kicked from the server.
You see, what happens whenever Jordan's internet hiccups is that all of the things that are based off of his internet also hiccup. So anything that you would have connected...
As if I had that window on the forefront.
I mean, I guess you're too distracted by cheese.
Oh, so good.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose we shouldn't be playing Jarek if we're... It looks like we piled around the game table at the end of last session.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about
I
it.
got Rakcharr's watching the door while we're playing.
He's the bouncer to this club.
Anyway, Lissa and for the rest of the session won't be hanging far back, or even heading back to the hangar bay to hang out in her TIE fighter till then. What do you think would be the best case for that? Because I don't know if you guys actually have any stim patches left.
I have stim pack things.
Ton of stim packs.
I think she's already used 2 of them though. So
I don't know whether she has any left.
I think she's used all of her stim packs.
In that case, I think the best case for her to just be with blending in the shadows but still sticking with the group, because we wouldn't want anyone to separate from the group.
It makes sense.
Right.
Alright, she will just not be taking combat action just because she doesn't want to...
Sensible.
Does not want to get shot at.
Right.
Alright.
She's drinking.
What else is new? Anyways, we had just got done. You had just destroyed the... Well, I'm not going to say destroyed. You had just... Where is he?
Well, because we didn't destroy it.
We just subdued the rogue spy droid, which is standing next to Rakcharr.
I see it.
Because it had a strange rack, so we... Yeah.
And then it's with the last gasp. It said it unleashed some sort of protocol. I have that written here somewhere. No,
right, that's what we need to Lissa to be doing during this session.
Let me see here.
Slicing that shit.
Because Rakcharr has some news for you. He has no idea how to solve protocols other than by punching them.
Let me see here. Oh, he said engage contingency protocol and parasite program activated. Then after that, the droid collapsed on the floor.
So are we talking like parasite is like poison, parasite is an enemy that I could punch? What are we looking at here?
Well, I'm going to remind everyone, because what you guys did do some slicing on the droid. You gained a passkey from the droid to reactivate the hyperdrive. That's about the last thing you did to it, for as far as I remember, and then you all crowd around a Dejarik table.
I do not remember that at all, right?
As do I.
It was 2 weeks ago, and I actually have the adventure path open, so I can remember these things.
Sweet. Thank you, Adventure Path.
Thank you, remembering.
I will say, it's like you skip a week and I forget half of what happened.
I had stuff going on.
I remember mostly all of it. Like how we blew engineering the fuck up.
Okay, so
and
we
that
have...
passkey don't matter for shit.
Alright, so my fucking memory just already fucking blown. What do we have that passkey for? I apologize.
It is to reactivate the hyperdrive, but you also realized Lissa remembers that upon when she was studying the hyperdrive and the engineering earlier, that it would require both the passkey and a voice imprint from the, first officer, second lieutenant, whoever the guy is in charge of engineering. I'm not going to call him engineering captain because that was just me fucking up.
Right. Alright, so we're going to need this passkey, we already have that, plus a voice imprint. So I suppose the best idea then, Team PC, would be for us to try to delve into logs or personal belongings or wherever this head of engineering might be, in the hopes that he maybe kept an audio journal. There's like an audio log of the things that he did. And then...
I know we found certain journals last time.
Also remember the fact that you guys have only been on the first 2 floors of the ship. There are still 2 other floors left on the ship that you have not been to or explored.
Could you remind us of their designations? Like, I think I saw like a generic floor plan whenever I looked at security stuff, or was that Lissa?
You saw something. Let me see. Floor 1 is the hangar bay. Has access to sensors and the cargo bay and a security station.
Okay.
Floor 2 is crew quarters and engineering,
right,
along with sensors again, because that sensor takes up multiple floors. There's that. Floor 3, let me see if I can... Alright. Okay, this is the third one. Floor 3 houses the bridge, along with other sort of comm security stuff. And again, more engineering and more bridge and more sensor stuff.
Okay.
And,
any information... Oh, sorry.
And the 4th floor is escape pods and storage.
Alright. Floor 4 then does not sound like a priority. I suppose we could check to see whether the escape pods are still in, but
Really? My mind went to checking to see what's in the storage.
There's storage and stuff like that on every single floor, because...
We have effectively defeated the enemy, now we loot the ship.
Wasn't there a droid repair bay downstairs or something?
Yes.
I didn't think we had defeated the enemy, Ryan. I thought all these other droids were gonna come after us.
Nope, the boss is down, we win.
We've already destroyed a lot of those droids.
Right, they're droids. They're not intelligent enough to have morale values. They don't surrender.
Well, no, I mean, I think that we might have wiped out all the ones that are armed.
On these floors.
On these
my
floors.
My Meta sense says that the hangar bay has some armed ones in there.
Nope. I don't have one of those. So, yeah, Jay wants to see if he can steal any sweet, sweet Imperial droid parts.
Before that, also floor 4 had the computer core in it, which might be important to you.
Might be important to Lissa.
Yeah.
Alright.
As it just so happens, stepping out of the room, Rakcharr will notice that all the droids seem to be clutching their heads.
Rakcharr will call back in.
I think I know what Operation Parasite means.
Parasite Protocol?
All these droids
Parasite
are.
Program.
All these droids are clutching their heads. Are they supposed to do that?
I guess they've got a headache.
And then, as if in sequence, all the droids stop holding their heads and turn to face towards Rakcharr.
Let me just head back in here.
Well, fuck this.
Let me just move that body out there. Move that body. That body. Keep them separate.
Keep them separate, keep them safe.
So I think this door got fucking crushed, so I don't think closing it's an option, right?
No. It kind of got black. I think Jay.
I think Jay blew it apart, yeah, because he
We
couldn't
made a
successfully pick
hostile
it.
entrance.
Sounds right.
I suppose Rakcharr will move a chair there as well. Just.
All right.
So, what's the plan?
Rakcharr says, well, looks like there's only one other escape, and that leads to a narrow hallway, which really isn't an escape.
Well, in a previous triumph, it was declared that that was broken or busted and wouldn't open so that the droid couldn't make his escape through it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the plan is we're probably going to have to destroy all these things.
Time to get punchy.
Sounds about right. Oh, let's pull the arms off of, the arms and the legs off the droid we're taking with us, so it can't escape.
We can do that later.
Don't we have restraining bolts?
We don't have enough time to... Rakcharr points to the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we're not going anywhere until they break through that. We may as well do something while we wait.
I don't think it's just a chair. I mean, I could put the table in front of there, but I actually do want to destroy all of them.
We blew up the table last time.
Rakcharr looks at the remnants of the table. Right.
This room is wrecked.
Yeah, we wrecked the shit out of this room.
Surrender or be destroyed.
We had like a 15-minute fight in here.
No?
You have chosen poorly.
Every round is like 5 minutes.
It can be.
It can be anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 minutes.
Narrative time.
It's a very narrativist time because...
Every round is an appropriate amount of time.
Okay, well, I'm assuming that it was fucking long as hell when he was laying down ridiculous suppressive fire with that
Probably.
repeating blaster.
We'll just move these out of the way.
Because...
I tossed them all to the back anyway.
And let's just... these are all actually rivals, but they really don't have combat skills, but whatever. We'll roll with this narratively because they can only come in one at a time.
What I remember, they didn't exactly have weapons either.
Right.
You there!
Because it turns out
now.
it's weird to arm protocol droids with weapons. Who knew?
Rakcharr will look at it. No.
Well, the droid will attempt to punch you.
Okay.
Since I don't have weapons for these things, I'm going to have to... Okay, we'll just give it... 2 difficulty. Let's give him a...
Protocol droid sissy slap!
And as a reminder, I did not spend my experience points. I thought that it would be a nice accumulation after this session.
It's like donk.
Alright, well...
He breaks his wrist!
Have at you, then. Aim and...
Dead. I'm just gonna say if you hit, you're probably gonna kill them. Because... Not in the hallway.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
Keep punching.
Since I was so triumphant, and... Still pretty sure that's a no?
What the shit?
It's like Door Fortress. Guys are getting hit and flying all over the room.
Right, it's great!
2 of them got in.
Are you really sure that you don't want to be destroyed?
I don't want to be destroyed, but you must surrender.
Well, what happens if I surrender?
We don't know.
Error undefined.
All right. Well, okay.
That
Well,
one didn't even have an ability die.
I suppose as he's saying, well, the one who said, I don't know, you can have that. And Rakcharr will, like, spare a look back at the others and just offer, like, a non-committal shrug. It's not like he's having fun
Laana
with it.
shrugs in return.
No, I don't want to spend a destiny die. That's not the button.
The RA7s activate destiny.
Oh, well,
It won't do enough damage.
it won't do enough damage, but hey, he hit you.
That's right, that's right.
That's all that matters.
Well, that's enough to remind Rakcharr of how secretly angry he is with his Wookiee rage.
It took 2
His
damage
rookie.
from punching you.
It's his rookie rage.
That's right, rookie rage, because he's a rookie. Roundhouse kick!
Through the door.
Okay, through the door. I'll go through the door. That's fine.
Hey, the door's open now.
And this one's like,
Rakcharr's like, well, make me surrender. Come on, come on. He like wave it in.
please.
I'm not gonna surrender until you tell me what happens after I surrender.
Please?
Rakcharr looks back at Jay. Shoot it. I can't hit it.
Let's see. What's the penalty for shooting into engaged?
I think
Increases
it's
difficulty by 1.
increases the difficulty by 1.
Okay, so this is short range.
Probably.
Okay.
This is at narrativistic ranges.
Okay. That doesn't mean anything.
No, it doesn't. Short range.
You
Upgrade
can't
the
just rub
difficulty.
the word narrativistic on things and make it make sense.
The sentence in and of its whole literally means nothing.
Why can't you accept arbitrary values, huh? Why can't you accept them?
It's not
'Cause
even
I'm
an arbitrary value. It's a statement that values are arbitrary.
Just shoot the motherfucker!
Okay, so aim and shoot. Fuck. Kablamo!
You didn't upgrade the difficulty, but fuck it.
Yeah, I did. Short is
Should have went up to red.
The one purple should go up to a red.
Increase, not
Okay.
or upgrade, not increase. Oh, fuck it.
Whatever, man.
It
But,
wouldn't be able to negate that many successes anyway.
well,
Rakcharr looks back and says, "We're not gonna need those droids to like fly this thing, are we?"
I'm pretty sure we don't need those droids for anything.
Okay.
Jay gives his best impression of a shrug.
Should we go find the bridge? Is somebody
Jeez.
still carrying a restraining bolt for...
I still have the restraining bolt. Yeah.
Okay, so let's weld that bitch on.
All right.
Well, it with a punch.
And then rip that thing's weapons off at least.
okay.
But if we have a restraining bolt, then we shouldn't need to do that, right?
Let's be
Let's-
sure.
We'll just tape the button on the collar down.
In the history of Star Wars, how many droids have been known to actually bypass a restraining bolt? My understanding from the book is that no NPC can do it. It's only like PCs, maybe.
A few, and B, you can build a droid so that it's
I'm
access
going, whatever.
ports, or whatever the fuck they're called.
Just take his weapons away.
So yeah, if Jay really
Someone
wants,
make a everyone just make a perception check, please.
okay.
It's a droid
please.
sent to spy, so... Like, I think we should assume that it's not, you know...
It's tricky as shit, yeah. And
Alright.
let's see here.
Lissa's like, you guys can do it. You got it, guys.
Shut up, you're drunk.
What's new? I'll hold on to that, Aaron.
I mean, you're awake.
Rakcharr notices that the rogue spy droid is actually smoking.
We're
Rakcharr
in the
will
lounge.
actually like step away from it and say, Maybe Operation Barrett means that it's gonna explode. Like a just-in-case rebel protocol, so I'm just gonna step back here. Don't even care.
I think there's something out this door I need to check on.
Let's just walk away.
What, wasn't that door wrecked? Didn't we talk about
You
that?
punched something through it.
Yeah.
Well, it's still wrecked.
It's more wrecked now, but at least there's a hole in it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's smoking, whatever that means.
Do you have any ideas on, like, solving or fixing that, Aaron? I got nothing.
I think we would have to,
Jay is not a mechanic.
we would have to just give that one over to Lissa.
And I don't want to, like, thermite me, so...
Well, okay, well... Lissa knows.
Triumphantly.
The droid, she's realized the droid is probably going through some sort of procedure that if it ever got caught by the Imperials, or in this case, us, it's going to basically burn out much of its innards as possible.
To prevent, like, the Empire from gathering intel on its past existence.
Yes. It's basically a self-assistedly a last stand protocol or something like that.
Right. I understand that, especially now it's explained. Rakcharr still doesn't know how to solve it, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
With double triumph, would she have been able to disable it from doing further damage?
Well, she basically says right now, since we didn't notice it until the smoke started happening, it's a little late for that.
If we had done
She'll save what she
immediately.
can, but she doesn't know what. She doesn't know how much that could be.
Yeah, thank goodness for the triumph, or else save what she can wouldn't probably have been anything.
Yeah, it would have been. One triumph was, I know what this is. The next triumph was, oh, I could stop some of it.
Mhm. Makes sense to me.
There you guys go.
Okay, well then, Jay can detach the weapons. I know it was holding one, and that it has, like, one that's built in, so...
It had like a vibro sword and a pistol built in, just like Jay does.
Okay. And then,
Apparently, it's a popular design choice.
He had the pretty much worse vibro ace. He pretty much had this. You want the thing out of its fist. It's not as good as yours.
No, I'm trying to make it so it's disarmed.
He just wants to disable it so that even if somehow this rogue spy droid wakes up and defies the restraining bolt, it still won't be able to harm Jay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Body
actually
control
assuming
damage.
that we were destroying the weapons, you know, hence the suggestion of rip them off.
Well, it also was wielding a light repeating blaster that is no longer. He's no longer wielding it, since it was actually holding those in his hands.
Well, I'll jot that down as something that I can carry, since that's not too difficult for me to carry a light repeating blaster, and then we can move on to Deck 3.
Sure.
Alright. Everyone in the turbo lifts.
Back in the gay pile.
No, get over here. There we go. It's the one directly south of you guys.
Yeah, fuck it.
It's not gay if you're physically asexual.
Mm. No, stop moving it, Jordan. Not close, whatever. Good enough. Okay. Welcome to Deck 3.
There's like a neon sign.
Welcome to Deck 3.
Commissary, this way.
I could eat.
The SS Get Fuck's most prominent lounge and eating establishment.
On your way out, please to partake of the commissaries.
Duty-free shop.
Hey! Where's the commissary at? I want to partake!
It sounds like they're having a fire sale.
This fucking piece of Imperial shit!
This floor actually looks rather devoid of any droids at the moment. At least in this hallways.
Rakcharr
That's a good
points
thing.
this way. This area looks cleared out.
Seems like any sort of reasonable location to start investigating.
Well, from what we could tell of the rear design, it didn't seem like the lounge.
Jay, what for spacewalk?
Didn't seem like the bridge would be back there.
Alright.
Although looking to our left, it looks like there might be med bay signs around that room.
Ah, yes. There's med bay signs in Orabesh and Basic. Over
Well,
here.
let's head over there. Lissa needs some help.
Alright.
I mean, Lissa, I'm here. She doesn't need any help. Look, and like Rakcharr will show off his military med pack.
Okay.
Rakcharr, she's jacked up.
Welcome to a med bay, and there's 2 fully active and functioning Bacta tanks.
Look, I have taken over 3 times as much damage as that and still remain functional.
And there are these medical chairs which will, for the purposes of the game, operate like a med kit.
We can't leave her alone in here.
Rakcharr, you are a mountain of meat and bone, and she is mostly liquor.
Huh.
It's true.
Rakcharr like scrutinizes Lissa. Never thought of it like that.
Her alcohol blood counts getting dangerously high.
Suppose if you lose a lot of blood, that would make the alcohol. Alright, fine.
So what's going on?
We're gonna squirt some Bacta in her face or something.
No, can't we just like put her in the tank? Is that how this works?
Just
Back to
pop the top and throw her in.
that would back to only accelerates the regular healing process. It wouldn't outright heal her.
Right. So, but could we still throw her in there? Or am I thinking like DVZ? And this is not like DVZ.
You could throw her in here, and you just need to put like a
Make sure you
face
put a
mask.
fucking breathing mask on her.
There
Yeah.
we
It'll
go.
be fine. It'll heal the suffocation.
This isn't like the breathable liquid in some thing. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So none of the droids will ever think of looking for her inside a Bacta tank. So if she's going to be off on her own, I think this is great. We'll find a breathing apparatus. I think one of them would be in the medical bay. I'll make sure that it works. We'll open up the Bacta tank and deposit her in there and close it.
All right, that's fine by me.
Does it have a transparent glass panel?
Yeah.
What would a droid be doing in a med bay?
Looking for organics?
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's just that just sounds like you're
Look, it'll be fine. I have the sneaking suspicion that she'll totally be okay in there.
What would you know about how droids think, Jay?
Exactly.
Besides, we're going to be causing way too much mayhem for them to focus on anyone. Besides us. Besides, they couldn't
Yeah,
even
let's
hit
make
me,
sure
let
we
alone
do.
a tank.
Let's make sure we do. Don't want them to find her. Alright, let's find fucking something already. God damn it.
So there were signs for the med bay. Are there any signs like around this open up area? Since it does look different, like this opened up, like wide area.
well. Which area are you looking at directly?
I'd say I'm looking at that door over there since it's
It has a sign in Orabesh. It has a sign in Orabesh saying "to the bridge."
Follow red line to bridge.
Alright, looks like the bridge. Not a
You
spot of
guys,
trouble
you guys know
water in
there's
sight.
2 tanks back there. They're worth a pretty good amount by themselves.
So let's try and steal one when we fucking...
They are industrially bolted,
about to
welded,
say.
and glued and duct taped to the floor.
Rakcharr like
Okay, we
looks
have
over
a
at
plasma
Laana.
torch.
So let's say we can somehow find a repulsor lift, and somehow are able to get one of them there, and somehow make the rebels cooperative enough to allow us to take one of them and put them on our ship.
Yes.
Yeah, let's assume that.
All right, their sign here says workshop, and the sign here says workshop storage.
That's terribly inconvenient.
I'm gonna poke my head in here.
All right.
Anything that looks explosive?
No, it looks like it's a tool.
Closing it up again.
All right.
Rakcharr
Would you
looks
like to
at
add something
Jay.
explosive?
What was that for?
I was looking for explosives.
Why would the room with explosives be unlocked, Aaron?
Why wouldn't it?
Furthermore, why would explosives be in a workshop storage? Isn't that for, like, making and fixing things, not storing thermals, or...
You realize that there are Tabana cells in, like, everything, right?
This is an Imperial ship. They'd totally be top of the line, completely legal.
Yeah, and then you can throw them and shoot them.
Look, we should have just done
Have
that.
you never seen a blaster explode?
Pretty sure I don't want any part of the ship exploding while we're on it.
Yeah, I mean, when you put it that way.
Sure,
Seems like a
you'll
bad
live,
way.
and then you'll get to deal with all of the rebels who will be like, oh, there's a droid here without an owner, and this ship has no owners. Guess we'll just take all of it.
Like I said, when you put it that way, jeez.